Not today.
Good evening, and welcome to Cooking 101 with Costa Guy 101 and MrSheals2U. He does a lot of Italian cooking. I like to cook spaghetti too, but there's something I don't know how to make, which is what?
Meatballs.
Italian meatballs. The Italian way. So we're going to show you, but he's going to teach me it, so it's kind of like a journey together, plus his adventure. So anyways, let's get right to it.
Yes, and you know, and if anybody watching this has dealt with Italian grandma and moms, you know that they don't really measure. So
we're not going to be doing measuring because we're going to do it the old way before measuring, which is the best way. That way you're not, because it comes with a heart and it's great. So the measuring doesn't do things right. The taste isn't there, the texture isn't there, and it doesn't taste right. But when you do it the old way, it's perfect.
Okay, so we've already added the egg. There's Tony's over here. And now we're just gonna add some breadcrumbs. Now normally grandma does the wet bread, about 2 cups, but we don't have time. So I'm just gonna add some breadcrumbs.
You don't have the time, so don't talk about him.
And like I said, we're not even measuring. We're gonna kind of add as we go along.
I don't need that much.
No, that's fine. And then some grated cheese.
You open it, I close it.
Okay.
Right?
That sounds
We're
good.
gonna do that. There, now it's
a little garlic powder.
We're using Parmesan and Romano cheese.
Romano. And then we have some garlic powder.
We need a little bit more cheese in that.
Yeah, you can never have too much cheese. You don't need to add salt to this because Parmesan is tons of salt.
Yeah, it's all seasoning. So I use the hose, by the way.
That's fine.
That should be enough.
And then we're going with some parsley.
Parsley
for color.
Parsley.
I like parsley. You can put a good amount of parsley.
Oh, look at my mess.
Yeah, it's okay. And then because usually I do some basil and some oregano, but I'm just gonna use a little Italian seasoning. Your favorite brand will work.
Don't mind the brands that you see on things.
Yeah, we're not sponsored.
No, never.
Just shake away, Sonora. Shake it all the time. Shake, shake.
Shake and bake. Shake and bake.
And now, of course, don't be afraid to get messy because you never use a mixer for this.
I forgot to do something when I got back. Take your watch.
Take your watch and rings off.
And we always wash our hands, which we
And
always
then
do.
you're just going to start breaking the egg and all the meat and mixing it up. Fun stuff. Very creative. Very demure.
Oh, the egg feels weird.
I know. Like I was talking about the breadcrumbs, I normally just use the wet bread, and I actually soak the bread. You just want it moist in a little milk or water. Water works fine, but the milk, I just like a little bit of creaminess. So squeeze it.
I should have used a little bit more butter.
If you feel like you need, it looks like you need some more breadcrumbs. I know.
Since we're at home, we're not using gloves because it's just for us.
Yeah, it's just we're making dinner for.
If you're cooking for others, use gloves.
Yeah. Sanitize, clean.
Sanitize. Disinfect.
Just punch it. Once you get it all mixed, give it a little punch. I think mine came out, the mixture seemed right. It's not, maybe add a little more parsley, but we still have, Tony's also going to make a meat sauce, and so I'm just going to leave
the way I do spaghetti, because I use ground beef and I put sauce in it.
And that's it. You're looking for something like that. That's Italian. Paper towel. But always make it your own. I've tried a lot of recipes online and I end up adjusting because.
Did y'all know that meat is muscle? I mean, not meat is muscle. No. Muscle is, yeah, meat is a muscle. So what the eat that you eat is like muscles from cows or stuff like that.
Yes.
You know? So I feel like I'm doing massage therapy. But you don't really do this to the muscles.
So then I take some Pam and spray the pan.
Okay.
And we already preheated the oven to 375. You're gonna bake these meatballs for about 30 minutes. And then you're gonna roll them over and do them for like another 5 or 10 minutes, but it's usually plenty of cooking time. It's just a little better than frying and less messy.
Okay, what's next?
Okay,
Just,
so I usually take about yay amount. That's too big. Then you're gonna pat it and then you're gonna roll it.
like I've done that before. I just don't know how to do it the Italian way.
And then put it right on there. That's it. Well, I don't know.
That's not too
I
big,
don't know if it's
is it?
Italian way. Nope, perfect.
And how many meatballs should we get around average should we get from this?
I'm gonna say
Because we got 2 pounds,
a
right?
bunch. Yeah, we got 2 pounds, so
So this
we're
should
gonna
make,
have enough for a nice batch. I mean, meatballs a little large or small, it won't matter. Mom always made them kind of good size, but not jumbo. You're not making meatloaf.
meatloaf. I'm not going to quote it because that's copyright. You know what movie that's from? Christmas movie.
I was talking to the lady at the store and telling her I was making meatballs, and she gave me some of her little things she likes to do. But I think the point is there's a basic all-around type of meatball. Now some people use different mixtures too of meats. Traditional is probably like pork and veal. Obviously, whatever meat was available. And Italy in the old days, not everybody had the money or the animal stock to make beef meatballs, so pork and
See, I don't have to talk because he just talks for us.
And I have a little bit, so I'm gonna hand it back into yours.
Ew.
Because I can't make. Okay, into the 375 degree oven for half an hour. Check them, and if we need to, then we're going to roll them over.
All right, so I already put the meat in the pan. I'm making a meat sauce. So what I do is I brown the meat, and then I strain it, and then I put the sauce in there. So I need to turn this on because I put it in there, didn't turn it on yet. So I'm gonna turn it on. I usually put about medium so it doesn't over, like, you don't want to burn it. So as you can see, I already got the meat sauce on. I have it on low for now as it to keep it warm. I already cooked this. It's just need to keep it warm because we have the meatballs in here, and the spaghetti is about ready to come out.
Okay, so we took the meatballs out after 30 minutes, and I'm just gonna check them, see if I need to roll them over. They look good though, so I'm just gonna put them back in for another 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
Yeah, 5 to 10 minutes, just keep an eye on them.
That's the finishing touches. That's my presentation.